Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. It is a very busy Wednesday night in the NBA, one of the busiest of the week considering that the NCAA tournament starts here over the next couple of days. So last chance to get in a little bit more bankroll padding before the big college basketball tournament starts. And I have found a couple of picks tonight that I think are very valuable and valuable enough to add to your NBA picks tonight. One of which is the Charlotte Bobcats heading into Brooklyn tonight to play the Nets. The Nets are a 6.5 point favorite, total of 194.5. Now I think the spread is valuable in this one, but the total looks like a much safer wager at 194.5. Brooklyn, very solid defensive team at home, and with the Charlotte Bobcats coming in, really struggling to score here recently, I think the under has to be the play at 194.5. In their last 10 games, Brooklyn only giving up 92 points per game, while the Bobcats in their last 5 only giving up 93 points per game. Both teams play a very slow half-court style of basketball, both in the lower third of the league in pace statistics this season, or possessions per game, and I really think that'll play a role tonight with a high total of 194.5. Very surprising that the total is this high between these two very defensive-oriented teams. In the last 7 times these two teams have played, total the under has cashed at 4-1 and 2, with the 2 pushes coming this season. So both teams have they both pushed the total here the both times they've played this season. Late in the year, I think the under is going to be a really good bet between these two teams. A little bit tired heading into the stretch, and 194.5 just seems like it's a little bit too high. So add under 194 to your first one here. Second one I have for you is the Minnesota Timberwolves heading into Dallas tonight to play the Mavericks, and the Mavericks are a 5.5 point favorite, total of 209.5, much like above. Going with a bet on the total once again, but this time I think the over has to have the value at 209.5. Nikola Pekovic likely out for this game for Minnesota, which does a couple of things to the Minnesota offense and defense. Firstly, to their offense, it puts a lot more responsibility on Kevin Love, but obviously, as we know, he can handle that with flying colors. A little bit more rebounding as well will be demanded of him, but the big thing it does to the Wolves is makes them play a lot faster because they don't have anyone in the half-court offense they can dump the ball down to into post to get easy buckets in their half-court offense. With Pekovic out, Love will likely fill that role, but the Wolves become a lot better in transition with Pekovic out, and already the 4th fastest team according to pace statistics this season. The Wolves will have to play even faster without the services of Pekovic here tonight, and it also will really hurt their interior defense, which is why I think the over here at 209.5 has to be the value play of this one. The 3 meetings so far this season, the over has cashed at 2-1 and is 4-2 in the last 6 times these two teams have played one another. Minnesota also in their last 4 games giving up over 104 points per game here, and at 209.5, that's right around where the Mavs will have to be to get the over to cash for this game. But over has also cashed at 9-6-1 this season with Minnesota as road underdogs, while Dallas very good at cashing the over in conference games this season at 22-17 this season, also 17-15 at home cashing the over. So I like a fast-paced game tonight between these two teams, going with over 209.5 between the Mavs and the Wolves, also under 194 between the Bobcats and the Nets tonight. Best of luck to you on these two. Make sure you check out my other pick I have tonight as well between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.